Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. It's JPA here and I'm back with another prediction video. This time it's St.Johnstone versus Rangers on Sunday. It's a 12:15 kickoff. It's available on BT Sport 1 and Rangers TV if anybody wants to watch that game. Unfortunately I'm working yet again, so I'm going to miss this game as well. But I'll give a rundown of what I think is going to happen and I'll give you my prediction. So it's St.Johnstone versus Rangers at McDairmid Park on Sunday, as I said. Now, when I first looked at this fixture a couple of weeks ago, I looked at all the fixtures in December and I picked out certain ones like the Hibs games, the one at Tynecastle, and obviously the Celtic game has been the hard games, and I picked kind of like the Hamilton, the Dundee game and the St Johnstone game as one of these fixtures will probably get the 3 points. But upon looking at their last couple of results, it's not as easy as you'd first think, to be honest. I still think we'll win the game. I'll give them my proper prediction. So I just want to kind of go through a bit of their form. The couple of weeks ago they got a 0-0 draw against Kilmarnock. Obviously Kilmarnock are flying high just now. They got a real good draw against Hearts. Obviously Hearts, as we know, in the first part of the season did really well. So to get a draw against Hearts is a good result in my opinion. They went to Pittodrie and won 2-0. And we all know how tough it is to go to Pittodrie and win. So that's a good result. Kind of let themselves down in midweek there. They got beat from Motherwell. It's a poor result in my opinion. And that was a home game. So hopefully their home form isn't that great. And we can kind of take advantage. They're actually doing not too bad in the league. They're sitting 7th and that's level with Livingston. Now you look at Livingston, you've said Livingston have had a great season. And St Johnstone have kind of just crept up there and they're sitting level with Livingston. So that's credit to just how well St Johnstone are playing just now. They're a point above Hibs. Again, I would say Hibs are a really decent side and they're sitting above them in the table. And in my opinion, the league table doesn't lie. So my prediction for tomorrow's match is going to be St Johnstone 1, Rangers 2. I believe we can get the away win. Goal scorers for me is going to be Morelos and Grezda. I believe that Grezda has been playing really well. He's just kind of like Morelos was in midweek, kind of lacking that killer instinct to score a goal. He gets himself a real good position sometimes, and it is just his final shot or final pass kind of lets him down. So he just needs to add that little bit to his game, get that a little bit sharper in front of goal, and I think he'll be a real good player for us, in my opinion. So that's the prediction out the way. I'm going to do a couple of news things that have happened in the last couple of days at Rangers. It's really from the whole week, but a couple of things I just wanted to discuss. Rangers in the earlier part of the week got fined £6,000 for criticising Willie Collum for the way he handled Daniel Candeias' sender off against, my mind's gone blank, St Mirren. For me it was a ridiculous red card, and he knows that it was a ridiculous red card, but the SFA are sticking by him. Which is wrong in my opinion. They're saying that it was unsporting behaviour that he's been sent off for. If that's unsporting behaviour, then what is Lee Griffiths tying a scarf to the post at Ibrox? What's that? Why is he wiping his snotters all over the flag, at the corner flag, which was blatant that he had done that? Why is Neil Lennon getting away with the old fucking aeroplane thing that when he does all this against Rangers? For me that was inciting fans more than what Candeias did, and that went completely unpunished. So I just think it's really unfair the way Rangers are treated compared to other clubs. I don't know if it's just me being paranoid, but that's the way I kind of see it. Obviously I see things from my point of view, which is Rangers' point of view, and it seems a little bit unfair. The other thing I wanted to talk about was Ryan Jack. Obviously he's been playing really well recently in that more advanced role, and he's managed to win himself a new deal. He's got an extension on his current contract and he was going to be at the club till at least 2021. That's really good news. I kind of see him as a future captain possibly. He really controls that midfield really well, and I'm really happy that he's going to be here for at least in a couple of years anyway. And hopefully he does get that captaincy. I'm not saying Tav should be automatically stripped of the captaincy, but maybe give it to the end of the season and see how it goes, and maybe give Jack it. If McGregor was slightly younger, I'd probably give it to him. You constantly see him shouting and screaming, especially I think it was like Hamilton last week. He was up at the halfway line screaming and shouting at the defenders and everybody else. So I think he's a real leader. But as I say, he's kind of too old, so he's going to be away in, 1-2 years anyway. So why not give it to Jack, who's that a little bit younger, and can go on. The other thing I wanted to talk about was transfer news. There's obviously nothing concrete about what's happening in January yet. We have again been linked with Solanke, but nothing really solid has came out of that yet. I think he's stated that he'd probably like to come to Ibrox. The other thing was obviously Stephen Davis keeps getting linked to us, and today he wasn't in the squad for the Southampton game. Read into that what you will. For me, I'll just say that right now I don't think either of them will come to Ibrox because of the wages. I'm not sure exactly what they're on, but it's got to be a lot more than what we can pay. Even half we would struggle to pay, I think, in the current climate of Scottish football. So I kind of see maybe Davis, possibly because he's a Rangers fan, he might just come back for a little bit less money, but I'm not too sure about Solanke. I don't think he would. He'd obviously relish coming to work with Gerrard and stuff, but the fact of money, he could go to like Crystal Palace or West Brom or something like that and earn double what he'd possibly on here, and that's at the highest bracket. So tell me what you think about these transfers. I personally don't think either of them will happen. So I'm just going to wrap up today's video now, guys. I'm going to try and use the last of what's left of my night before I have to go to bed early. Obviously, early start tomorrow, up at 5 for work. As you can see from my eyes, I'm actually really tired now. I was up at 5 this morning as well. No rest for the wicked, unfortunately. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for taking the time out. Please leave a like on the video if you enjoyed the video. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel, help it build, and get your comments in the box, and we'll talk about what you guys think of the game and what you think of these potential signings that we get. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys. Thank you.